Let's get the cart positioned nicely here. All right, so this is about looking at the picture. I have put it in graphing form, but we're gonna ignore that for a minute. Looking at a picture of vertex, and we know the A value of 3, and the A value is the 3x squared, A is 3. So we know cup shape up, and we can see it anyway, cup shape up. We're trying to find the roots, and roots are heights of 0. Well, the first thing I see is this algorithm doesn't intersect this altitude. So I think I'm looking at imaginary answers. And I have to measure from the number 5. That's the only x value I've got to work with here. So it looks like I'm looking for x values that start from 5 and are either positive or negative. And it turns out they're the same x values that hit a height of 14. How do I get from 7 to 14? I go up 7. How do I get from 7 to 0? I get down 7. So I'm really imagining a sign change so that this algorithm does have a point of intersection. And then I can hopefully name those quickly and easily. So let's doctor this up again and just write the answers. And then we'll check our answers in the graphing form so that we can see what's going on. All right, so my answers are x equals 5 plus or minus the square root of 7/3 I. All right, now let's see how that works. Let's see how that answer works. And over time, build our skills. So I've got my answer, 5. I'll just look at, I'll look at both. 5 plus or minus the square root of 7/3 I. And remember, we're starting from 5, so we've got a minus 5 squared plus 7. Then we want this to equal 0. And I think you can see all of that. So what do I see? I see 5 minus 5. I can cancel that. I can see that a plus minus squared, a positive times a positive is a positive, and a negative times a negative is a positive. So I can ignore that. I know squaring a square root are inverse operations, so I can erase that. And I squared, I'm done with all the operations in the parentheses, and I squared is a sign changer. So instead of positive 7/3, minus 7/3, I can see the 3's cancel and minus 7 plus, I cancel, I'll get them out of the picture. Just get them out of there. And I can see that minus 7 plus 7 is 0. That works. Now we're going to do 6 in a row, just so that in class we can have more conceptual conversations, because we won't have problems with the mechanics. We can talk at a deeper level conceptually, but can't do that until you mechanically get these problems. All right, so this one, where is a height of 0? Lower than 11. I got imaginary answers again. Let's see where they come from. I've got to measure from an x value of 4 plus minus. I've got to go down 11 units. I've got to divide by 2 because there's a multiplication. There's a square root, and we've been learning to move the negative outside. There's your answers. Okay, pause the video. Let's go for the next one. I'll work up this time. 15 with a cup shape down. Again, imaginary answers. Oh, no, sorry. Going too fast. One of these days I'll make a video without making a dumb statement. 0 is here. 0 is below 15. All right, so I got real answers this time, and I'm measuring from -7. That's the x value. I'm going to move to the right and left, to the right and to the left, and then I can see that this x value is there. That's my second one right there. And here's my next x value over here. That's my first x value. And that's to the right of -7. That's to the left. I hope that explains that. I've got to go down 15 units. I'm dividing by -2. Oh, negative into -5, but I got a real number here. Square rooting undoes squaring. I'm done. Okay. Next problem. What do we have? We got a cup shape down from 19. Yes, I'm going to hit 0. So I got real answers here. Measuring from -2 plus minus, the same reasons we did the last one. I got a change of 19. I've got a multiplier of 3. It really was negative, right? But shortcut. There's my answers. Okay, pause the video, try this one. Yep, it's centered well enough. So I'm measuring from 5 Negative 21 will hit a height of 0. Yes, I got real answers. So I got 21 units of change, but I need 1/3 of that. And therefore, I'm going to be squaring square roots. Those are my roots. We'll put this one in graphing form again. So we have a 3, we got an x minus 5, we're squaring, and we're at minus 21. We're trying to hit 0. Let's see if you can see what's happening. 5 plus or minus the square root of 21 over 3. What happens to the 5s? Cancel. Squaring plus minus positive. Squaring gets what's inside. The 3's cancel. 21 minus 21 is 0. Those are the roots. All right, one more. Keep these videos short. You can pause and spend more time with each one. 50. So it didn't have to be 0. Let's do a height of 50 and do a little conceptual work. Can I get there? Well, yeah. And I'm still going to measure from 15 plus minus, right? And how far is it from 23 to 50? Looks like 27 units to me. And what's the A value? I need an A value here. How about we say A equals 2, because that's a positive and it's cup shape up. Well, then I guess I've got to bring that into play. I'm done. Okay, so if you know the A term and the vertex, in 10 seconds or less, you got the roots or any other height that you want to solve for. So let's see if this really works out. Let's see if we get to 50 with this. So I've got 2. Put my answer in. 15 plus minus the square root of 27 over 2 minus 15 squared plus 23. Let's see what happens when I substitute this answer in here. All right, I'm substituting it in right there. Well, I can see the 15s cancel. I can see plus minus becomes positive. I can see the 27 divided by 2 takes care of the inverse of squaring, multiplication, undoes division. 27 plus 23, bingo. All right, it's at your fingertips if you understand what's going on conceptually. And that's something we'll try to develop as we go along through the rest of the semester. All right. Good luck with that.